We're back, and we're talking about the little sacrifices that we make for the people who mean the most to us.
Yeah, sometimes life doesn't always go the way we plan, just like this scene from The Family Man starring Nicolas Cage and Tia Leone.
I pick the kids up, walk the dog, which, by the way, carries the added bonus of carting away her monstrous crap. I play with the kids, take out the garbage, get 6 hours of sleep if I'm lucky, and then everything starts all over again. So what's in it for me?
Oh. So how much should we sacrifice for the people we love, and what does it teach us about ourselves?
Here with some answers are M. Gary Neuman, psychotherapist and creator of the video program Neuman Method, Creating Your Best Marriage, and Renee Seiler of TheGoodEnoughMother.com.
I get to see you both.
Thank you,
yeah, that man is instantly, it's Nicolas Cage, of course, acting, but he instantly just like the man for doing what people pray to become fathers, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Well, the fact is we all know that sacrifice is absolutely necessary to anything you're going to get positive out of life. Here's the problem. Most people think that sacrifice alone should give me something. It's not true. We always have to empower ourselves by thinking, what am I going to do that is proactive and positive to make my sacrifice worthwhile and to give myself a better life?
In that clip, he's keeping score, and that's one of those things that you look at the guy and you think to yourself, oh my God, you're counting this. Well, do you want me to count? I emptied the dishwasher.
Right, and I think that defeats the whole purpose then of sacrifice. It has to emanate from you. It's something that you want to do selflessly. It's something that you're doing for the, for this greater good or the greater cause. I'm sacrificing, as you pointed out in your article, I'm sacrificing dating other people so that I can strengthen my marriage. That just makes sense.
Right. But you have to feel, like you're saying, that you're getting something positive from it.
But don't we all have maybe some of us have long fuses, but when it's over, it's over. It's almost like you're not gonna clean up everybody else's mess one more time.
Yeah.
We all have that. I mean,
but you don't get that. That's the point. Is that I don't believe you can get to that place. I think you better speak up long before you get to that place.
Yeah, you can speak up, but very little changes sometimes.
A lot of times, if you really make a point, you don't let it get that far. Here's a story. When is sacrifice a problem? It's when I feel that I'm losing myself in the process.
Or that no one appreciates. Right. That's a problem too.
Right. Well, listen, a lot of times, talk about kids, father of 5. So that parenting, I mean, you better not be waiting for the appreciation to sacrifice, right? So a lot of times it's delayed gratification. But in a marriage, in a relationship, it's not really like that. I mean, you want to feel on a regular basis that you're receiving the warmth and nurturing and love by going without other things.
I was talking to Kathie earlier. I feel like sacrifice seems negative. Like I felt like if I loved my husband and he got a job somewhere else, I would go and I wouldn't say, look what I gave up. Like I'm not sure if I'd put my head in that space of what I gave.
Miserable when she got there.
I think sacrifice, it's become this dirty word, and it really doesn't have to be. Maybe we could call it a compromise, because that's really the basis of good communication and good relationships, is that you give a little, I give a little,
but
and
that's
together we have this thing.
Isn't it, Renee? There are givers in the world and there are takers. Right. And some people just will sit there forever and never lift and not even notice that you've done it night after night after night.
Let me tell you something else. There are givers also who train takers to take more. You know how many times people bring something, oh, no, that's too much, don't do it. And in that way, some people are uncomfortable with their self-value. We have to, having self-value does not mean you're selfish. We have to feel good enough about ourselves to take. There's got to be that balance in your head that pretty much I'm giving and taking around the same amount.
What if you do start resenting? I mean, that's what happens.
That happens in so many marriages.
What are you supposed to do in that case?
I really think that you have to, this is why communication has to be open and honest. You have to be in a relationship where you feel like you can say, hey, I am losing myself, or hey, I need a time with my girlfriends, or I need time away from you. And be honest about that, because otherwise you are going to get to that place that Kathie Lee said, where you're just like, I've had it.
You're done.
Then trying to come back from that
then you
is
say
a whole
things you should
different
never
thing.
say, and you can't take those words back.
It really is about being clear with that communication and setting it up for success. When you say, oh, I would move with somebody and I would love him and be there, well, the question is, are you setting it up in that place for success so that the resentment comes when you don't have a plan and when you're giving and you're not taking care of yourself and receiving. Got to always keep that balance going.
Thank you very much. What a lovely discussion, you two.
We're taking it on the road.
Could you be? Thanks so much, you guys.